Hello, and welcome to the Jekyllhydeclub.
Today we are doing a corset purse DIY, and this was my idea from a corset that I got that did not fit well. You can use any corset you want, a real one or a costume shop one. I got this one from Party City, but it has like the little bone kind of stays in there, and it's satin and it has straps. So I'm going to show you what I did, and you can do something similar if you like, or you can use full stitching. I'm not really into sewing, it's just not my thing. So what I did was, well, okay, one step at a time. I stitched the bottom here with silver wire. A, because I didn't really want to use needle and thread. I wasn't sure how reliable it would be. And B, I thought the silver wire would be prettier. So I have things inside the purse to make it hang right so you can see how it is with things in it. But anyway, it has silver wiring right along the bottom. That's how I closed it. This is like the bottom of the corset that would be like at your hips. And I just sewed it shut with silver wire. You don't even need a needle. You just stick it through and twirl it around and close the end like if you were making a pendant, and then just weave it in and out and in and out. And then I did it 3 times back and forth so that the whole thing is closed and I have things in here and the bottom is firm. And I like the way the silver looks. It just looks kind of twirly and fancy, and I think it's prettier than a needle and thread. So that's just my personal preference, because I didn't want to sew and because I thought it looked prettier. It was like 2 benefits. But if you would prefer to sew it, then obviously whatever, and use whatever color thread you want, etc. I think wire is going to make it really sturdy as well. So that was 24 gauge, and it's really easy to bend and twirl around to close and whatnot. And here's where in the front that the corset would, excuse me, that's the back where the corset hooks. Not every corset is going to have these, especially the costume corsets. Another one I have actually has like a zipper, so that's easier, but I can actually fit that one, so I'm keeping it. But this one had the actual little hooks, which is kind of neat because it makes it look more realistic. But I glued inside just the flaps to keep it shut with a really strong, actually metal bonding glue, and that will that will hold it really well. So it's kind of like one of those rubbery glues. And I just pressed it flat and kept it overnight. If you want to sew that as well, you can. It's just really thick. This part is way thicker than the rest of the corset. So I chose glue over stitching because of the thickness, and it just looked like a pain even to do with silver wire. So again, if you'd rather stitch it and you have a sewing machine or something that will get through heavy fabric, then go for it. But that's glued shut, so that's what you did down the side. And again, that's only if it actually opens without a zipper and you need to do the little hooks. I don't trust them to stay closed. So, and then the top is just the shoulder straps that would go over your shoulders. And you have to make the purse sideways instead of front to back, because obviously you need the shoulder straps to hang right, which I will demo. And this was the front of the corset, which is now one of the sides, and it just had the lace-ups. And I just obviously left that and tied the little bow on top where it hangs down. So the back and front are actually the left and right sides, and the left and right sides are the back and front of the purse because, again, of the way the straps need to hang. And the front and the back on this corset look the same, aka the former sides with the little buckles and whatnot. Each corset's going to be its own design, obviously, so you would just get one that you like the way it looks. And you would, just, that's all you have to do really. And this is how it hangs. I'm going to stand up and demo that. The top, you could put a little button on one, side here, and then a hole in the other and just button it closed. I didn't do that. I just left it open because it's such a deep bag that I'm not going to fling it down on the floor or anything. If I carry it out as a little evening bag, it can just be open on top. But that's, again, up to your preference. Or if you're really into sewing and want to put a zipper on there, might take away from the period look a little, but there you go. And this is how it hangs. It's comfortable, it's light, and I think that it looks good with this outfit. I just kind of gave it a steampunk flair with the little top hat and the well, I could wear goggles. I decided to wear these glasses because they match the corset, as Gomez pointed out. If you guys are new, check out our playlist of DIYs for other fun DIY ideas, and also our other spooky videos. I am Morticia, and my husband Gomez, and I run this channel with our roommate Slappy, who wasn't really interested in purses, so he didn't really want to be in this video for once. And what I had inside, just for fun, is a little coffin box and my little Dracula clip-on keychain from Hotel Transylvania, just to have, again, to show you guys what it looks like with something inside, because when I take it out, now it is just a flat bag, so if you don't have a lot in there, it would look flatter. But it hangs nicely whether anything's in it or not. And it just took a little while to make. This first time was kind of trial and error, and it took me longer because I was being really careful that I didn't mess anything up. But if I want to make another one now, I can go way faster. Again, it doesn't take long, and it's kind of a unique thing that nobody else has. And it's a nice little steampunk period sort of gothic accessory. So, hope you enjoyed the idea, and if you make one, hope you enjoy it, and check out our other DIYs. And until next time,
Stay spooky, my friends.